We're going to go ahead and move on to the second one. And okay, now you have the key players on your side. Now you have it.
Mhm.
Work ain't over yet. Work ain't over. And me and Anna said it a couple of times in our last talk is now you have to keep their loyalty.
Now, in order to keep those keys to power, you must, second, control the treasure. You must make sure your treasure is raised and distributed to you for all your hard work and to the keys needed to keep your position. This is your true work as a ruler, figuring out how best to raise and distribute resources so as not to topple the house of cards upon which your throne sits. Now, you, aspiring benevolent dictator, may want to help your citizens, but your control of the treasure is what attracts rivals, so you must keep those keys loyal. But there's only so much treasure in your vaults, so much wealth your kingdom produces, so beware. Every bit of treasure spent on citizens is treasure not spent on loyalty. Thus, doing the right thing, spending the wealth of the nation on the citizens of the nation, hands a tool of power acquisition to your rivals. Treasure poured into roads and universities and hospitals is treasure a rival can promise to key supporters if only they switch sides. Benevolent dictators can spend their take on the citizens, but the keys must get their rewards, for even if you have gathered the most loyal, angelic supporters, they have the same problem as you, just one level down. Being a key to power is a position of power. They too must watch out for rivals from below or above. Thus, the treasure they get must also be spent to maintain their position. The loyal and dim may stay by your side no matter what, but smart key supporters will always watch the balance of power, ready to change allegiance if you look to be the loser in a shifting web of alliances. In countries where the keys are few, the rewards are great, and when violence rules, the most ruthless are attracted, and angels that build good works will lose to devils that don't. So buy all the loyalty you can, because loyalty in dictatorial organizations of all kinds is everything. For the ruler, anyway. Thus, the dictatorship exposed, a king who needs his court to raise the treasure to keep the court loyal and keep raising the treasure. This is the self-sustaining core of power. All outside is secondary.
Okay. So now you're hearing this. One key thing I want to take away from it, then I'm going to give it to Anna because I literally talked about the mob, organized crime.
Mhm.
I wonder what George Carlin will say about what I just said. The mob, organized crime. Now, y'all will get it when I play his videos. Soft words. But anyway, you have to realize that your key players that you're paying to stay loyal to you have people beneath them that they literally have to do the exact same thing. They have to have the people beneath them be loyal to them. So remember when I said that you have the head boss, you have the underboss, you have the cappers. Now, at this point in time, this is when it starts getting a little fuzzy because we already got head, second in command, the lieutenants out there. Those are the ones who sit here making sure that the lieutenants, the soldiers, am I taking care of them? Am I making sure that they're loyal to me so they can be loyal to the head? If I slip up, they can go to any other organization they want to. They can go to the cops. They can drop out. It's not as easy as they making it out to be, but they could. You're not as strong as the people that you have. If you go to war and you know you outgunned, outnumbered because you was acting like a butt, guess who the head is going to start looking at? They're not going to look at the disloyalty of the soldiers. They're going to look at, how come you can't keep soldiers?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time for a change. I think it's time for a change.
You need to stay an effective key.
Yes. You need to be an effective key. You need to be a valuable key. That's another thing. You're as only as good as you are useful. When your usefulness, and trust me, when we get to the third one, it's really going to make sense what I'm just saying. You have to keep yourself being useful. When you're not useful anymore, you're easily replaced. Well, I ain't going to say easily replaced, but let's just say you are replaceable.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Anna.